Hello. What's up, guys? It's Physics here. Hope you guys had a great weekend because I certainly did. Speaking of weekend, this is actually a match. This is actually a showdown battle that I had on Friday with L0rdShuckle at around 3 a.m. So technically it's Saturday. Anyway, a little backstory to this. On Friday night, I went out, grabbed a couple drinks with my friends, came back home, a little tipsy. I was like, oh yeah, might as well just get a battle before I go to sleep. So I just hopped on Showdown, started laddering. Not a lot of great battles, but this one was actually a pretty good battle. But I do make a little bit of questionable plays here and there just because I was not in the most clear mindset, should we say, for euphemism. So anyway, I'll just explain that as we get into it. What I want to try to do with these post-narrated battles is to provide as much thought processes as well as analysis on some of the moves I made, as well as some of the poor moves that I've made. So what would have been the most optimal play? Because since I am relatively new to competitive battling, I started getting into it during Black and White. Yeah, so since I'm relatively new, I want this to be an opportunity for me to learn, as well as to help some of those of you guys that are watching my videos that may be somewhat new to competitive battling as well, or are looking to get into it. So yeah, so I will be pausing the video at times just to, in case I have to go into a little more depth to explain the moves, because Showdown replays, they go at a constant rate, so that'll just be something. Anyway, looking at team preview, I have a bunch of threats on this team. I love this team, it's been working out pretty well. It's Conkeldurr, a self-specific Conkeldurr weakness policy, Aegislash, Mega Charizard Y, Scarf, Excadrill, especially defensive Heatran, and wall breaking Kyurem Black. And looking at my opponent team, L0rdShuckle's team, I see the Toxicroak, the Ferrothorn, Bisharp, Tyranitar, which could be a Mega, Volcarona, and a Starmie. Now looking at team matchup, I do have the clear advantage because I have something for everything on his team. Conkeldurr matches up extremely well, and right off the bat I know that this needs to stay healthy because it matches up against Ferrothorn, Bisharp, and Tyranitar. That's already half his team. Aegislash is going to be very important in checking for Toxicroak, and Heatran and Charizard Y are going to deal with Volcarona, and Starmie I can just get around it because if he's not Scarf Excadrill can put in so much work because I am running the Adamant nature. So that's going to be the mindset that I play with, is to keep my Conkeldurr healthy, because this is going to run train on his team, or so I think. So without further ado, let's get to the replay. So I'm going to start off with Excadrill because I was smashed, like I said. Should have just let off with Conkeldurr as he leads with Ferrothorn. I'm just going to go right into my Conkeldurr as he goes for the Leech Seed instead of the Stealth Rock, which was a very interesting play. But now I feel like he might go for the Stealth Rock, so I'm going to go into Charizard as he shows me the Protect. Now, Leech Seed Protect, I'm guessing his other move is Stealth Rock and probably an attacking move in the form of Gyro Ball or Power Whip. Now, I'm going to expect him to go into his Tyranitar to get a stand up in case I decide to Mega Evolve. Double into my Conkeldurr, go for the safe Drain Punch. Starmie's switch was relatively obvious, but I wanted to gauge what kind of plays L0rdShuckle would make. And it seems like he makes very safe plays. So now I'm going to double out into my Aegislash, knowing that I can take any one hit. After the Life Orb recoil and the sand damage, Starmie is in KO range of my Shadow Sneak. Because I see that he's a safe player, I'm going to expect the Bisharp and just go straight for the Sacred Sword and take him out, because Bisharp is a very good counter to Aegislash. Now the Ferrothorn comes in, or check I should say before. Ferrothorn comes in, I'm going to go into my Charizard as he Leech Seed. And now I'm just going to take this opportunity to Mega Evolve just to get my Sun up. I assumed that he would go for the Protect or switch directly out, but I wanted to once again get my Sun up, just go for the safe Fire Blast. And now I'm expecting him to switch back out into Conkeldurr, so I'm going to switch back out into Tyranitar, so I'm going to double out into my Conkeldurr. And once again, I'm just going to go for the safe Drain Punch because nothing on this team really appreciates it. And even if he brought in Volcarona, it might have given me the Guts boost. So it does a lot of damage to the Ferrothorn, 68%. It's a clean 2-hit KO. He is packing the Iron Barbs. I don't have a reason to, switch up moves, so I just decided to go for another one as he goes for the Protect, racking up a little bit more sand damage. Now I'm assuming that he wants to save this. So assuming that he's going to go into either the Volcarona or the Starmie, I'm going to go into Charizard to either nerf the water moves or to get the dry skin on the Toxicroak that actually takes damage. So once again, predicting the Tyranitar, this is actually a very questionable play. I decided to go into my Excadrill instead of my Conkeldurr. Now, let me explain the thought process here. Now, like I said in the beginning of the battle, or at the team preview, this Tyranitar is the only thing that can be a Mega. I am an Adamant Nature Scarf Excadrill. Even if I were to outspeed, even if he were just a normal Tyranitar, you know, a standard set, running at 252 HP and, I don't know, 252 either special defense or attack, like a bulky attacker or whatever, Excadrill's Earthquakes at Adamant Nature has 0% chance to one-hit KO without Stealth Rocks. Now, if this turns out to be the Mega Tyranitar, the max damage it can do is 90%. Whereas, had I brought in Conkeldurr, even if he were the Mega Tyranitar, and even if he had all kinds of just bulk invested, it's a guaranteed 1-hit KO with Drain Punch. So that was a very poor play on my part, because it's going to turn out that he is Mega Tyranitar, live the hit because I do get max damage here with 90%. Obviously this crit didn't matter because I'm not invested in health. So just sacked Excadrill for no reason. Now I make another poor play. I decide to go into my Aegislash. Now I'm going to tell you guys another thing. I thought Aegislash would kill at that range with a Shadow Sneak. That was my mindset. Because I thought he might switch out into like Ferrothorn or something. I don't want to take Iron Bar damage from Mach Punch. Whatever. That was my mindset. But it actually turns out that Aegislash against the Mega Tyranitar, even if you were running no bulk, which he wasn't based on the spread, Shadow Sneak does 6.4% to 7.9%, and he was around 11%, so he would not have died, would have destroyed my Aegislash, once again, which I needed to check Toxicroak as well as Starmie. You know, it would have come in really handy. So I do go for the Shadow Sneak, 16%. Get all that recoil, and another stupid play because I was, you know, this is honestly because I was tipsy. I was like, oh, whatever, I want to see super effective Sacred Sword. No reason for me not to go for the Shadow Ball. Would have outsped, would have killed, would have lived. But now I decide to go into my Charizard, and I go for the safe Air Slash, and the Volcarona lives on 8 now, and he goes for the Quiver Dance. The Air Slash was actually not the most optimal play because an Air Slash from a timid Mega Charizard Y against the Volcarona, it does anywhere from 87% to 103.8%, when it has a 25% chance to OHKO before any entry hazard damage. Had I gone for Fire Blast, it would have had an 81.3% chance to OHKO under the sun. So I should have definitely gone for the Fire Blast. I obviously didn't know the power of, you know, Stab Fire Blast plus the sun. I just thought with Stab, Air Slash might do more. But that's something for you guys, you know, for myself and you guys to keep note for next time. So he's going to go for the Quiver Dance. He kind of has to. And then he goes for the Fiery Dance. I'm going to eat it up because Charizard Y has added special bulk. Go for the safe Air Slash and just be able to knock him out. Now he's going to send out his Mega T-Tar. At the range he's at, Fire Blast is going to take him out. So I just go straight for that because there's no need for my other mons to take damage. Now he's going to go into Starmie. I didn't really need to sack my Zard here, but I just decided to anyway. And after Hydro Pump does, you know, take out my Charizard, and after the Life Orb and the Sand damage, Starmie sitting at 27%, going to Kyurem-b, eat up the hit. The bulk on this Mon is so crazy, and just take him out with a Fusion Bolt. Then the last remaining Mon he has is his Toxicroak. If he is running an Adamant Nature, I should outspeed and be able to OHKO him from the range that he's at. But it turns out that he's jolly, hits me with the Drain Punch, and because he got some of that health back, I miss out on the KO by 9%. So he's going to be able to take me out with the second one, but at this point it's, you know, pretty much game over because my Conkeldurr can come in, just click Mach Punch and just watch the Toxicroak die and get the victory. So yeah, so that's going to be the battle. It was a very good battle, L0rdShuckle. Obviously I could have made a lot, you know, better plays at times, but you know, you learn as you go. So I hope that this was, you know, somewhat informative for those of you guys that may be new at competitive battling, and if not, you know, at least entertaining. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Twitter link's going to be in the description below, so make sure to follow me on that because I will update you guys on when I, you know, decide to upload videos and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope your start to the week has been fantastic, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!